Now, one of the things that I've heard about trading that I found very interesting was every day you start at zero. It doesn't matter kung kahapon or the day before, nalugi ka ng malaki or kumita ka ng malaki. Every day you start at zero. Now, sa video na to, ang focus natin with risk management is for preparing for your trade week, trade day, and so on, no? Kasi syempre, kung lalo kang mas handa, lalo mong mas mamimitigate yung risk mo. Now, what you'll find out after you make it a habit is that you start to remember what markets are doing and come well prepared for every trading session. Very often, pag may lumapit sa akin na trader for advice, like, what do you think of this chart or that chart? Tatanungin ko, where is it trading? Magkano siya ngayon? Saan yung next level of support niya? Saan yung next level of resistance? Or for some other people, they value indicators more. Tatanungin ko, nasaan siya in regards dun sa moving average or what have you? And very often, hindi nila masagutan yung tanong na yun. Kasi, all that matters to them is basta gusto kong kumita. Wala yung process kung paano ka kikita. Diba? Wala yung factor ng risk involved kasi nasa utak mo lang is, kikita to, period. So when you make it a habit na araw-araw pinaghahandaan mo yung trading day mo, or kung sakali man na medyo iba ng konti yung style mo, every week pinaghahandaan mo what you're gonna do for the remainder or for the start until the end of the week, you will find na medyo nafa-familiarize sa'yo yung merkado at mas magiging gamay mo yung galaw ng mga stocks na binabantayan mo. More so than just looking at chart. Now, in preparing to trade, syempre, meron tayong starting the day wherein you plan for your day and you stick to your plan. We'll discuss this more in a bit, no? Often, kapag medyo nalalandas tayo, di ba? Naliligaw tayo sa plano natin, ito ay dala ng FOMO at ng iba-iba pang mga emosyon na hindi natin gusto sanang maging factor sa decision-making process natin when it comes to trading. Now, sa end of day naman, how you end is just as important as how you start. Siyempre, gusto natin maganda yung simula natin, disciplined, formed habit, and so on. Gusto natin natatapos yung araw natin in the same way. Now, I am not gonna harp on about the importance of journaling kasi lagi ko na sinasabi yun eh. I'm sure medyo nagsasawa na kayo na paulit-ulit na naririnig sa akin yun. But what else should you be doing at the start of the day and at the end of the day na pwedeng makatulong sa pag-manage ng risk sa pagtatrade? Now, for the start of the day, you can use a trading plan similar to what you're seeing on your screen right now. Now, this is from Edgewonk. Pinili ko to kasi maganda na eh. It's well prepared. I've included the link for you to download this in the description box below. Now, syempre, you can make your own version kasi may kanya-kanya tayong hinahanap when it comes to our preparation. Diba? Dito, may general data, what instrument you're trading, what strategy, price observations, indicator observations, and so on and so forth. You can print as many of this as you like at the start of the day, tas ililista nyo lang doon lahat ng hinahanap nyo. Now, you can make this even simpler. Sometimes ako, pag nagmamadali ako, linalagay ko na lang doon sa sticky notes ng Windows just to remind me na, okay, ito yung mga hinahanap ko for the day. Or perhaps I put it sa Google Notes, tama ba? Google Keep. Para lang pwede kong tingnan sa phone ko on the fly. Okay? But by and large, ako personally, I do my planning for the day or for the week using Notion. Now, hindi ko na pinakita yon kasi napakaraming pwedeng templates for Notion and you're almost always better off just finding a particular template or just creating your own para nababagay siya sa gusto ninyo. Now, doing this conditions your mind na, okay, ito lang ang gagawin ko sa araw na to. Kapag may nangyari sa stock X or sa stock Y, wala na akong pakialam doon kasi hindi ko yung pinaghandaan eh. Basta hindi ko nakikita sa listahan ko, move on. tanggapin na lang natin that yes, maybe I missed the trade, but at least sumusunod ako sa mga plano ko at hindi ako mapapatrade ng basta-basta. Now, kanina, maraming beses ko inulit na maaaring iba yung pagplano ninyo. Maaaring hindi siya day-to-day, maaaring week-to-week. Bakit? Kasi lahat tayo, iba-iba rin ang pag-trade or iba-iba ang approach when we come to the market. Yung iba gusto mabilisan lang. 'Di ba? Mga iba nag-i-scalp, yung iba naman gusto swing trade, yung iba gusto position trade, and so on. So depending on how you trade, a day-to-day na trading plan might not be relevant for you. Kasi kung wala ka namang hinahanap kada araw, meaning nagtitrade ka maybe once or twice a week based on yung sa mga setups or based sa mga parameters na hinahanap mo, then obviously you don't need a day-to-day plan. Perhaps pwede mong gawin is paghahandaan mo na yung gagawin mo for a particular week during the weekend para habang nangyayari yung linggong yon ay hindi ka nai-stress. Binabantayan mo lang is yung mga nakasulat sa listahan mo, alam mo anong mga levels ang tinitignan mo, alam mo ano yung entry or trigger criteria mo, alam mo saan ka magi-stop, and so on. 'Di ba? Lahat yon pre-planned mo na, hindi mo na kailangan mag-isip, kailangan mo na lang i-execute. Lahat ng pag-iisip, lahat ng analysis, ginawa mo na beforehand. Now, whether you do this from a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis, I promise you, you will find this very, very helpful. So again, if you want to download this template, I've included the link to it in the description box below. Diba? At the very least, you can use it as yung parang basis or foundation nyo to create your own. Now, paano naman at the end of the day? At the end of the day, one of the things that I like to do is to fill out this demon finder outside of journaling, of course. Okay? Now, what does a demon finder do? The demon finder helps you learn from your errors. It is the only way to achieve success. Your future profitability depends on your killing the demons. So, ano yung mga demons? Obviously, lahat tayo iba-iba rin. Now, this template came from Tom Dante. Okay? I've included a link to his resources in the description box below as well. Now, in this example, makikita natin na yung mga demons could be exited too soon. Diba? Hindi pa tayo dapat nag-hit ng trail stop, hindi pa tayo nag-hit ng target, hindi pa nag-hit ng evolving R, and yet here we are, nakalabas na tayo sa trade. Diba? Exited too late. Maaring hinold natin ng masyadong matagal, 'di ba? Masyado tayong umasa, and then before we know it, ipit na tayo, or yung paglabas natin, mas maliit ang kinita natin than what we would have expected. And then marami pang iba. Entered too soon, entered too late, bet too large, bet too small, didn't take plan trade, trade not in trading plan, focusing on your P&L, and so on. Now, itong demon finder nakalagay dito na kung umabot ka na ng 8 times na paulit-ulit mo pa rin ginagawa ang isang quote-unquote demon, then you might want to consider na baka meron kang psychological issues that are blocking your progress. Diba? Sabi nga dito, you should seriously consider whether trading is for you. Kasi you need to start wondering bakit paulit-ulit mo ginagawa yung isang mali even though you know na mali yung ginagawa mo. Diba? Pagka hindi tayo nagno-note, hindi natin linilista, maaaring hindi natin napupuna or hindi natin nalalaman na meron na pala tayong maling ginagawa. But by doing so, tapos ganito pa, very clean, very obvious, paulit-ulit pa rin natin ginagawa. Then we need to start wondering to ourselves, bakit? Anong problema ko? Kasi obviously, nasa sa atin lang naman yung problema eh. Wala namang pumipilit sa'yo na pumindot ng mouse button na yan. Diba? So, this is a helpful reminder to keep us in track lang. As we go higher, syempre gusto natin patuloy mag-trade. The urgency might help us suppress yung desire natin to make a quote-unquote mistake, to avoid bad habits. Kasi after all, profitability in trading comes from consistency. Okay? Now, there's more than one right way. How each of us start and end our trading days, tulad ng sabi natin kanina, could vary based on how we approach the market. And that's okay. Okay, I always need to remind people of this kasi ang liit-liit na nga ng community natin, tayo-tayo pa yung madalas nag-aaway. Diba? It's okay. Your way is not the only way. The market needs all sorts of traders, all sorts of people, all sorts of participants in order to work the way that it does. Diba? Huwag po nating ipilit na yung ginagawa lang natin ang dapat gawin ng lahat. And that's why it's important for you to know what type of trader you are. Kasi kapag nag-aaral tayo ng strategy ng ibang tao, hindi naman siya hiyang sa atin. Kahit anong pilit natin, mahihirapan tayong mag-progress in our path to profitability kasi yung ginagawa natin hindi sumasang-ayon sa kung sino tayo. So each of us has our own personal way in approaching the markets and we should learn to harness yung strengths ng approach na yon and to avoid yung weaknesses ng approach na yon. So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. I do apologize na for a couple of weeks hindi nagpatuloy tong Risk Management Academy natin na videos. I haven't been feeling very well so I decided to let other videos run muna, yung mga na pre-record ko na before para mas makapagpahinga, no? So I hope na now that we're back nakatulong sa inyo yung mga napag-usapan natin sa video na to. And if so, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!